So nationality, international citizenship. So there's a domestic citizenship. Enemy alien in India is prescribed in CRPC. Citizenship of any state which is at war with India are enemy alien. So citizens of any state which are at war with India, person doing business or communicating with the government with which the person is at war. A person or doing business or communicating with the government with the which person is at war. Article 22 mention about the enemy alien. The rights given in the Article 22 is denied to the enemy and aliens. Illegal immigrants, as per the Indian law, Citizenship Act of 1955. So, illegal immigrants, as per the Indian law, Citizenship Act of 1955. Those who have entered the country without valid documents, they are illegal citizens. So, they are illegal immigrants under as per the law, Indian law, Citizenship Act of 1959. Those who enter the country without valid documents, or those who enter valid document passport but staying beyond the permitted limit. Asylum seeker cannot be recognized as a can be recognized as a refugee. Asylum seeker can be recognized as a refugee. Legal Immigrants Act of 2003. We have not signed any refugee convention. Stateless seeker, for example, Rohingya, Tibet, Kurds. Citizenship Amendment Bill 2016. Illegal immigrant issue in Assam. India and refugee issue. There's India and refugee issue. Then and the descent is important. India's citizenship law give primacy to descent over place of the birth. तो India citizenship law give primacy to the descent over the place of the birth. मतलब आपकी descent कहाँ से आ रही है? That is more important over the place of the birth. So Indian citizenship law give primacy to descent over the place of the birth. San Junius or Just Soli means San Junius and Just Soli. Part 2 of the Indian Constitution deal with the citizenship. Article 5 to Article 11. And Article 5, the citizenship at the time of the commencement of the Constitution. Article 7, right of the person who have migrated to the Pakistan. Right of the citizen who have migrated, who of the person of Indian origin residing outside the Pakistan at the time of the commencement of the Constitution. Article 9, automatic termination of the citizenship if the person acquires the citizenship of another country. Then Article 10, whoever is the citizen of India, he will continue the citizen of India as per the law made by the Indian law and under the law given in the Indian Constitution. Whosoever is a citizen of India will be under the law made by the Parliament and the laws made by the Constitution. Applicable to the law but made by the Parliament, who those are considered the citizen under the law under the above provision. Article 11. This is the power of Parliament to make the laws with respect to acquisition or termination of citizenship. Article 11 for the acquisition and of termination of citizenship. The law to be made by the Parliament for the acquisition and termination of citizenship. Parliament has given the final power with regard to law made with regard to the law to make with regard to make the law with respect to citizenship. Citizenship Act of 1955. Citizenship in India is governed by the law. Citizenship Act of 1955 amended in 1986, 1992, 2003 and 2005. 1986, 1992, 2003 and 2005. Presently, a bill is pending with the aims to bring the amendment with respect to 6 minorities like Hindu, Sikh, Buddhist, Jain, Parsis and Christian in the living in the three countries Pakistan, Bangladesh and Afghanistan. It excludes the Muslims and Jews. 5 ways to acquire, that is a brand, birth, registration and acquisition, the neutralization and descent. So naturalization means there is a no connection with the Indian country. So it's called naturalization. Registration, there might be some relation, for example, by marriage and descent. So in naturalization means no relation with India, no connection with India. Registration, there might be some relation by marriage, parents, or maybe descent. Then citizenship by birth. So first person who born in 26 January 1950, but before 1987, just by the place of the birth. Second, the person born in 1987 till 2004, either of the parents were citizen of India at the time of the birth. Till 97, just by the place of the birth. Second, either of India or the other Indian at the time of the birth. In 2004, both parents should be citizen of India, or one parent citizen of India and other is not. Illegal immigrant. Illegal immigrant was defined in 2003. Person born outside India after 1950 but 1992 treated as a citizen if the father was citizen at the time of the birth. Person born outside India after 1950 until 1922 will be treated as a citizen of India if the father was citizen at the time of the birth. If the father is a citizen at the time of the birth, and person born after 1992 right to be declared as a citizen of India of either of the parent birth of the Indian origin. Conditional right is not automatic. Is not Now it is a conditional right, not automatic. Parents have to declare that minor does not hold the passport of any other country. Birth is registered with the council. Within the register has to register. Birth has to be registered within the council within the 1 year of the council. After 1 year, only permission of the central government. Citizenship by registration. Person who may have relation with the Indian citizen, like person of Indian origin, spouses, children of Indian origin. A person who have registered relation with any other with the Indian citizen, like person of Indian origin, spouse and children of Indian citizen. Citizenship by naturalization. Mean only for those who are purely foreigner, means they have no connection with the India. There are some qualification prescribed. There are some qualification, for example, they should have a knowledge in any of the language in the schedule. Residential requirement. The residential requirement is from the time of the making application. The person should have stayed in India for 12 months and should have stayed in India for total of 11 years and in the last 14 years. In the case of a person having any distinguished achievement, the government of India can waive any of the requirements. Citizenship by acquisition of the territory. They will be made citizenship on the terms of condition of the parliament made. So citizenship by acquisition of territory. They will be made citizen on the terms of the condition of the parliament made. Ways of losing the citizenship: renunciation, termination, and deprivation. So RTD. So renunciation, termination, deprivation. Termination, terminated by the government if acquires citizenship of any country. Renunciation, a voluntary renounce the citizenship. Deprivation is the citizenship acquired by fraud or force, or if a person lawfully communicated to the enemy with the enemy during the war, and if the person showed disloyalty towards the constitution. In the case of the neutralized region, within 5 years from naturalization, will commit any of the crime. If the within the 5 years of naturalization, if the person commit any crime within 2 years or more. Naturalized citizen ordinarily residing in India for 7 years, and naturalized citizen ordinarily residing in India for 7 years. India does not have the concept of permanent residency like green card of USA. Up till now, only person of Indian origin were given such permit. Present government has introduced a permanent residence for foreign investor. They can be given visa for 10 years. For 10 years at a time, which can easily be renewed. They can be given visa for 10 years and which can be easily renewed. So, but they have to create minimum investment should be 10 crore and please create 20 jobs. So minimum investment should be 10 crore and should create at least 20 jobs. Permanent residency status will be determined by government FDI policy from time to time. Permanent residency status will be determined government FDI policy from time to time.